Alright, so a happy Xmas once again to all our lovely viewers all around the globe in Ghana, Nigeria, US, Canada, Europe, everywhere. A happy Xmas to you all. As we indicated in our earlier bulletin right here on Penax TV, we told you the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, have been impeached. And we explained it further, the meaning of impeachment and what even brought about all of these things is trending on Twitter. Impeach Donald J. Trump, impeach him, impeach him. In fact, people are talking about impeachment thinking, say, when you talk about impeachment, it means you are sacking the president from office. No, it's a process actually being done to actually take or sack or remove a president from office. But that's actually going to come with a vote in parliament or come with a vote in the house. So the house are actually going to deliberate on it, debate on it, and at the end of the day they'll vote. And looking at what is currently going on, even though Donald Trump lost the impeachment battle in Congress, where his Republican Party voted no to the impeachment articles by 193, and the Democratic opponents actually voted by a whooping 230 to the impeachment articles. They actually succeeded in actually sending the articles of impeachment, basically, which means that they've been able to impeach Donald J. Trump. But the whole thing will boil down to the Senate. The Senate will actually go and debate and hold a vote, and that vote is significant to the removal or the acquitment of Donald J. Trump. And per what we have here, the analysis which is there, if you are living in the United States of America, you realize that in the Senate House, Republicans have the majority. So there's no possibility that they will actually vote to remove him. In fact, Donald Trump is doing well. Let us be frank. And if Ghana, Nigeria, President Buhari, Akuffo Addo, South African president, if you had any leader like Donald J. Trump, our country will not be a mess like this. Take it from me. If any of our leaders was to be the twin brother or have a particular mindset like Boris Johnson, Donald J. Trump, Africa, we will not be the same. But because our leaders are lazy, they are crooks, they are corrupt, we are still where we are, and nothing is being done in this country. It's a pity when you get to Lagos, it's a pity when you get to Accra, it's a pity when you go to Joburg. The crimes on Joburg is a pity. The black people are not doing anything better for themselves. And yes, so we always complain. I'm a black person though, so I have every right to also talk about what is going on in my continent. So based on all of these things which have happened, it's unlikely Donald J. Trump will actually be impeached. No, he has actually been impeached, but it's unlikely he will actually be taken from office, because if you look at Mitch McConnell, who is the leader of the House, Lindsey Graham, all the Republican squad and Republican senators, they are actually not going to sit down and watch that Donald J. Trump be impeached. And even looking at the polls currently, the polls currently show that Donald J. Trump, his popularity scale have gone up. More people are searching for him, and his bid to become his bid for re-election in 2020 have even gone up. People want to see him in power, because whenever you want to oppose or do something to a political party, the supporters will actually retaliate. So his retaliation is what is giving him more polls right now. Now let us go to the main reason why we are talking here. Now this particular impeachment is significant here in Africa, especially Nigeria and Ghana. Now the question that we should be asking ourselves, can we do this? Can Africa actually follow the rule of laws, where Nigerian President Buhari will call, let's say, a South African president and say, investigate my main opponent, my main opponent? Where Ghana President Akuffo Addo will call South Africa president and say, investigate my main opponent, Mahama. When this thing is done, or when they make these calls, would the opposition and would the party itself say what you did was actually trying to get a foreign government to actually interfere in our elections, so we will impeach you? Can we do that? The question is no, because Africa, we only follow our stomach. Where our stomach leads us, or where our stomach goes, that is where we go, which we all term it here in a similar phrase, or in a short phrase, stomach direction. That is what we do here in Africa. Now, when you come to Ghana, we have two main political parties, NPP, NDC. In Nigeria, we have APC and the others. Just like in USA, we have two main political parties, which is the Democratic and the Republican. When you come to Ghana and when you go to the US, they actually have a link between all of these political parties. The Republican Party is actually linked to MPP. The Republican Party is actually linked to the MP, because if you see them, they actually hold the same views, the same assertions, and the same lifestyle. They think of the Republic. That is why you see Nana Akufo Addo, they always bring policies. MPP's main punchline in every election or thing that they will do to catch people is policies. You look at Akuffo Addo, you look at Akuffo, they brought policies, free SHS, school feeding program, NHIS. This is what is significant to the Republican Party in the United States of America. That's the party of Barack Obama. It is also significant to NDC, the National Democratic Congress, NDC, because they also hold democratic views that we need to actually build more schools, we actually need to build more roads, we need to actually do infrastructure, we need to take care of the people, we need to pay things. These are the democratic people. And the big question here is, how will this impeachment affect Africa and Africans? First of all, it is going to affect us in zero ways, because Donald J. Trump, since he assumed power, he has never set his foot in Africa before. Yes, if he thought Donald J. Trump, since he became president, next year 2020 is 4 years, if he thought he has set his foot in Africa before, then it's a lie. He has never ever set his foot since or during his presidency in Africa before. I don't even think he has even come to Africa before. It was his wife, Melania Trump, who actually visited some few countries, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, and others, to actually promote her Be Best campaign. But in reality, Donald J. Trump have not come. Now, the question is also, have Donald J. Trump actually put in place any policies to help we, the African people? No. Donald J. Trump believes that, Africans, we are rich, we are sitting on gold and diamond, yes, so we are suffering. He believes that we have everything, but our leaders are corrupt, and our leaders are actually corrupting the system at the expense of innocent people. So because of that, what Barack Obama did, like giving us money, giving us aid, a whole lot of gracias and all of those things to our leaders and our system, Donald Trump is not doing that. He's actually doing the most important ones and leaving out all of these things, because he believes Buhari has everything in Nigeria. Buhari is sitting on a land of rich oil. Akuffo Addo is sitting on a land of gold. Sorry, I wanted to say something. Gold, bauxite. This is what the president of Ghana, Akuffo Addo, is sitting on. He's even sitting on oil. Yes, still the country is as dark as hell. Currently, as I'm talking to you, there's doomsday in Ghana, and in Nigeria is west. NEPA is just putting the lights off and on. So, in reality, the significance of Donald J. Trump's impeachment will not affect Africa in either ways, neither negatively or positively. In fact, if they should have a new president who is from the camp or the party of Barack Obama, is the Democratic Party, then it's actually likely Africa will actually get something better from these people, because we saw that the Democratic Party, it contained more black people. They have a total registered vote of 42 million, whilst the Republicans have a total registered vote of 30 million. So basically, the party which when they bring presidents, they will get more support is the Democratic Party. If they should bring a president, or if their president nominee should win, will get more support. But that being said and done, that doesn't mean Donald J. Trump will actually be removed from office. Based on the likelihood and things which are going on, he's going to be acquitted in the Senate, which means he's going to be the president of the United States of America, even after the impeachment and even after the Senate trial. What's more, there's a high probability that the 2020 elections, because America currently is having the best economy in the whole wide world, and it's highly unlikely that any sitting or any reasonable US citizen will say, I don't like a booming economy, because America last 8 years or so went into concession. In fact, things were not going on well under the Obama era. Under this particular businessman, Donald J. Trump, the billionaire, he has actually been able to make America great again by booming its economy and putting in place policies which is making America actually come in front in terms of economy in the whole wide world race. So currently that is what is going on, and currently as I'm talking to you now, we have many of our celebrities who are on Twitter exhibiting their ignorance. They don't even know the meaning of impeachment. They can't even spell it right. They are just singing and laughing, and they are happy because they think Donald J. Trump is a racist. He's actually not a racist, he's actually a leader. Because if a leader should tell you, Buhari, you have oil, you have gold, you have cocoa, I'm not going to give you money again to do things and even do policies or even build schools. You have money, so why don't you use that money to do that thing else? I think anybody who tells you that is making sense. Like giving me gold or me having gold and still begging for money. I'm a fool. The gold you are having is worth millions. You can sell it, you can refine it, you can do a whole lot of things with the gold. And that is what African leaders are. Our leaders are having gold in hand, oil in hand, rich mean nothing. They corrupt our system, and they are happy Donald J. Trump will be impeached. Well, sorry guys, he's not going to be impeached today or tomorrow. As I said earlier on, people like him and the Senate are actually going to acquit him of all the charges that have been labeled against him. We'll do what to give you more update based on all of the happenings. But just a quick one. Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, the U.S. Congress, have actually delayed sending the articles of impeachment to the Senate, which means she thinks that Democratic front in the Senate are not actually giving a fair process. I know they are actually not being given a fair chance to actually punch more on Donald Trump. Say the call that he made to President Zelensky of Ukraine, Joe Biden, somewhere in July, 27th of July, is actually a high crime and misdemeanor. They want more people to come and testify, and because of they are not getting that, she has actually delayed the articles of impeachment. So maybe this thing will be dragged until 2020 in favor one person, because Donald Trump currently is getting all the buzz, the attention, the news, and what's more, he's tipped to win the presidency, even though he lost by a popular vote in 2016 to Hillary Clinton of almost 3 to 4 million. But then he won state by state, which actually got him into power. We'll do what to give you more updates based on all of this happens right here on Penas TV. Subscribe to this channel and also like and share this video to your various social media handles. Thank you very much for watching, and a happy Xmas.